in a school in Egbeda local government, Quest schools, and Oshengero.
Wow, that's amazing. So how has been your NYC experience so far? Like has been PPA, has been everything. How's been your experience in Ibadan to be precise?
Thank you very much for that. It's both, should I say, it's both exciting and at the same time challenging in the sense that I've actually not experienced this before. So I just have to.
There's always a first time to everything, or what do you think?
Yeah. Especially here in Ibadan, our unique state.
Yes, so
Honestly, like it's been cool actually.
all right. Thank you very much for coming around. I will be in touch with this episode. You'll be able to enlighten and educate people on how to win their NYC camp experience. So very quickly, like I want to ask, when people hear about NYC camp, they're always like, it's always a mixed feelings. Some people are like, oh my God. Some people they don't know what to expect and all of that. With your own experience, so my question is, how can you describe camp experience with your own personal experience? So how would you tell people that are going to, because I think next week, the new batch is going to camp. So how do you explain to them how the expectation they have to have concerning NYC camp?
Okay, I think one of those things that is actually very important when it comes to making decisions as well as going to a camp and everything like that. Generally in life, most times it's always about you having the right people around you. You know, when it comes to, okay, for example, like me, my brother actually went to a camp before I actually did, and when he go back, he told me about his experiences and everything right there, and so that actually gave me this kind of confidence. Okay, I would actually enjoy myself.
It didn't actually scare you. Some people will be like, camp this, camp that.
So from your own experience, are you saying that the new batch should experience good at NYC camp?
Obviously, yes, they should. But at the same time, camp is actually regimented a place in the sense that it's not just you're not planning to go to an hotel, but then you're going to
mix.
Yeah, exactly. Meet people and also different activities and everything. So it's a place. It's both in a sense.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
So getting to camp for the first time, like the impression about our camp, we have not been to this place before, and camp is more like a closed place. So for the first time, maybe the first 3 days, like what should they expect? It will be new to them and they won't expect some things that is happening around that moment.
Okay, yeah.
For the first 3 days, what should they expect?
Okay, for the first 3 days, what they should expect is that, of course, there'll be registration.
Yeah.
And one of those things that I think the mistakes most people make is just that some people are not really fully prepared before going.
Yeah.
Probably with their credentials, maybe their call-up letter and several other things, passport and everything. So once all those things are in place, when you get there, you just get there very early as well. Because I think it's supposed to be on Wednesday and you have to be there maybe around 2 or 5.
Okay.
So getting there on Friday or on Thursday is actually not a good way to start.
Yeah.
So getting there early actually makes it very easy for you to.
As for me, I feel like the registration aspect is the most stressful. Most stressful aspect of it. Very stressful. Please can you just tell us about everything about the registration and what they should like. Yeah.
Because some people have this idea that some places will tell you, don't go with this one, go with your passport, don't go with NIN, go with BVN. Just the people go with unnecessary and both necessary. So what should they go with? So that the things to make registration smooth
for them.
Most important.
Yeah, actually there are some things that when you're going for NYC orientation camp, very specific. You should go with your credentials, and that actually start with your call-up letter, your green card, as well as your photographs, passport photographs. So at least maybe like 5 or 10. Also, just go with as much as possible that you can go with, and also go with your toiletries, power banks, because you have to charge
you have to
need your phone.
Stay active.
Yeah, talking about all those toiletries, what will you say about all this TikTok? When you are going for NYC camp, you just search on TikTok, what do I need more? What are the unnecessary things that you took to camp and you didn't even use it at all? Just let me know.
Yeah. Is there anything that took along with me?
I think that one's common with girls.
It's common with girls.
You pack and pack.
Packing and packing. TikTok will say do this, pack that. Still, you won't use some of them.
I think there was one of my someone I met in camp. I think he basically gave me bottle. water bottle, and the person said, yeah, he never used it.
So I wasn't drinking water. I think that was the most essential.
Yeah, actually, even for me, I never used any water, but maybe because I was just getting
Bottle, you have one,
you
cannot explain random
but
person.
actually, you will need it though. Talking about those standing for
hours,
so you will need bottled water. You will need
I think
bottled
it's essential
water.
too.
Yeah, for girls actually, you will need it.
All right. So, Mr. Cephas, some persons say that NYC camp is strict. Some say it's fun. To you, according to your own experience, how do you tell the incoming core members that are preparing to go for camp? Would you say it's strict? Would you say you had fun? Would you say it's a place of opportunities and growth? Explain your camp experience in just one word.
Okay.
How would you describe it?
Yeah, and just to let you know as well, just as you've always heard about NYC that it's strict, of course it is. But it is not a wicked place to be. Like, people that are there are humans, even though they are military people, personnel. And then you should know that it's, like I said earlier, and I said it's a regimented place,
yes,
whereby there's structure, and then all the things that you should actually do. So once you actually follow those things, I don't think you should have any issue in there. And going there, so it's actually very...
So to you, did you go to camp to meet new persons, new faces? Or did you, I don't know, are you into any business?
Yeah.
So would you say camp experience like made your business expand more? Would you say it's a place of opportunity, or you just go there to pass time for the 21 days?
Okay, for me personally, my initial mindset was I just have to go for NYC camp.
Okay.
You have to go because NYC camp with PPA and clearance and everything. So it's just one of those. So it's just one of those things that it must do for me to do again. But then getting there, I actually found out that it's actually a place of opportunities. You actually meet several opportunities there, and also it might just be like you sharing bunk with someone might just be the next opportunity like the biggest opportunity you're waiting for. So it's just one of those things as well. So, and also connections don't always wear suits. Can just be someone in white and short. You don't know who the person is. As I'm speaking to you right now, you are probably maybe the one of the person. I know that.
Yeah.
So it's not always about seeing someone on suits.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I would agree with that, because some persons do actually meet their life partners in camp. Some
Obviously.
persons meet their business partners in
Yeah.
camp. Why some persons just go to pass time?
Yeah.
So are you saying now that to the viewers watching us now, those that probably like someone that has even packed their bag, that NYC is not a place to just pass time, it's a place of opportunities and growth?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So I think we should say a very big shout out to NYC.
Yeah. I think I would love to share one of my experience there as regards the opportunities. Actually, when I went there, it was just a must go for me. I just had to go. But then when I got there, I heard about I think about grants from one of the biggest banks in Nigeria. I think it was Wema Bank, and then they organized. Grants for core members.
Okay.
And I think the amount they shared, I think the first winner, I also participated there. Of course, we were meant to do like pitch our business and everything like that. At first I was like, I've really not done something like this before, because my business is not really like, it's a business, but though it's more of a creative thing, and I'm an artist, a visual artist.
Wow.
So then I felt like, okay, most people will be people selling clothes, doing bakery and all those kind of things. So I said, okay, let me just, since I was not doing anything in camp, I just had to just put in for it as well. So we had several classes, maybe like 5 classes, and then maybe like 100 people filled in. And we were shortlisted to about 14 after several shortlists and everything. So at the end of the day, unfortunately, I didn't win any of the prizes of the grants, but then they actually taught me that there are actually opportunities, even in places you exactly. So when I got there, I think the first winner got 800,000 naira, second winner got 700,000 naira, third winner 600, and fourth maybe 300 or so. So of course, to some people out there, they might feel like, okay, maybe it's just a small amount of money or anything like that, but I don't think that's actually small for a fresh graduate out of Nigeria University. So that was one of those opportunities that I could actually pinpoint.
Okay, so I would like to ask you, can NYC actually open doors for jobs and maybe business opportunities or something? Like, what can you say about that?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. When it comes to the area of jobs and everything like that, I think there's something, what's it called, side? Yeah. So I can remember when I was young that time, there was one of my sisters in my hometown, in my area. So she went for camp, orientation camp, and then she go back and started making bags. So now what she does as business is bag making. And she actually learned
True
it.
side class.
True side
I think
class.
NYC is doing really amazing.
Yeah, the car.
But this thing, knowledge that people have about side class, and side class is a place to sleep. I think most people go to side. So are you saying now that there's opportunities from that side class?
Yeah, of course.
What is side? Like what is it? Side, is it a name of a person? Is it a name of a DJ or what?
Okay, side is just like skill acquisition. It's a program meant to empower you. We know that this country that we are now, of course, if you are a graduate, you should know that you should have something else that you are doing. Yeah, it's very important so that you won't just start looking for job everywhere all around the place. So Said is just like a youth empowerment program just to empower youth with skills, and there are several skills there. We have bag making, we have shoe making, we have fashion designing, we have bead making, and so on, soap making, and so on and so forth.
I was even impressed with shoemakers, like them. Seriously, they were really, really doing good there.
So it's a place to learn skills and everything. I think one of the problems and one of the things that actually happens is just that even before Side, most people have actually learned skills. So getting there, just like, I want to do it again. But even for me, when I got there, aside being an artist, I know there's a place of packaging as well. Yeah. So when I was about choosing, I saw several skills I could learn, but then I just felt like, okay, I should go for rapping. I think it's rapping, I've forgotten.
Okay, gifts,
packaging and everything. That was what I did.
Has it been of great help to you?
Yeah, for now, I'm still here to implement it. For now, honestly.
Do you still have the knowledge?
Yeah, I still have knowledge with me, because I feel like anytime I want to deliver my works or maybe portrait or anything like that, I just feel like, okay, I think I should actually add more to it. Like if I don't package it this way, still like
seriously, really, really nice.
Because I remember that it was Said class that helped me navigate my way all through and all that. I became like a great tutor because most people call me that what is to be done, what is to be done, and then I'm like, all these ideas were from Said.
Maybe for you, but for me, the practical aspect was the most useful.
Yeah.
You see let me just say, because that aspect, I won't lie, I just sleep.
Oh wow, that's amazing. So moving on, I think another aspect that most core members have issue is in terms of PPA. So person says that the PPA is a waste of time. Some see that a place of opportunity to learn and to grow more. So you, according to your own experience and your advice to new core members, so what do you think? Is it that they should take their PPA seriously, or they should just scrap it, or ghost?
Or ghost it. Okay. I would say that PPA is actually...
Has it been an advantage to you?
Okay. Me being an English graduate, of course, I never see myself as a teacher. I didn't study education. But then, moving forward, and then I got posted to a secondary school where I teach at the moment.
Okay.
Where I serve at the moment. And it's been great, actually. Even though I'm still not planning to go into teaching, but I think you also studied a language or something.
Yeah, I did.
And then you're doing broadcasting or something.
Yeah.
So it's a place for you to grow as well. Yeah. And even for me, I'm also learning more about teaching, because I've never written lesson notes before. I just have to just like start.
Just have to do it. Yeah.
So you can add it to your CV that you've taught before.
Yeah, I've actually taught before.
Yeah. PPA is important though. Very important. Yeah.
But some people think that it's a waste of time, that government should scrap it.
No. Even for me at first, when people talk about ghosting and everything, I just felt like, as long as it's not taking much of your time, of course, it's service, it's a primary place of assignment, so you have to be there. Just do whatever you want to do and just let it go.
Okay, that's a very beautiful one.
Yeah, it's a 1-year program, so it's not like a lifetime program. So
okay.
It's worth sacrificing.
Okay. So for your PPA experience, what mistake do people do, like, to end up in a terrible PPA?
Okay, I think one of the mistakes that people do is trying to lobby around, because that was one of those things they actually do.
So are you saying that when they go to camp now, they should not fight for their head, that please, don't throw me to because I think that most people in Oyo State always want to come to this part of not minding that there are good places in Kishi, Shaki, exactly. So are you saying that they should not lobby? That they should accept the fate where NYC through them?
I think the major thing is just about people that actually love staying in metropolitan cities like Ibadan. But if you are not really a fan of staying in where there is social life and everything like that, being posted to other places as Kishi and everything, you can actually it's a place to try it out, and you actually find it very interesting. Because in Ibadan, before you walk from here to here, you call me back. From here to here, you call me back. Like, wait, what's going on?
You always see someone, this somebody on this white and green.
Yeah, exactly. And housing and everything, because on the norms, NYSU, your people should actually give you a place to stay. At least, no matter how bad it is, you should have a place to stay. But in Ibadan, it's not something you would get.
Because people are more than...
People are many, so you can't really expect that. So if you get posted to other places as Kishi, Senya, and those places like that, you surely get those things. And you really enjoy it.
Yeah. So if you were going to camp again, what would you do differently? Like, what will you do in camp again?
Okay, what I would do in camp? Okay, I think I actually maximized my time in camp.
Okay.
To an extent, I maximized my time.
Are you able to link up to people, to connect to people, to pitch yourself that, okay, I am self-fast, I do this, I do that? Were you able to meet clients?
Oh, I think if going back to camp, maybe I would actually do more like network, do more on that. Because when I went, it was just like, it must go for me. Let me just go. Even in my plan, I was like, maybe after 1 week, I would just call it exit, get an exit, and just leave the camp. But then, first 3 days, 5th day, I was like, I think I should stay. I'm enjoying it here.
Yeah. So it was a place of enjoyment for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you had to tell the incoming core members, if you had to give an advice on how to maximize their time, the experience, the challenge, and everything they should face in NYC camp, what would your advice be?
Okay, I think one of the ways you can actually ease yourself off the stress is, once you get to camp, you can join groups. I think we have band, we have music. I joined music when I was in camp. You can join music and join Red Cross. I think that actually saves you time of standing.
So that's a cheat code.
That's a cheat code actually. I didn't say that though.
That's a
OPS is part of it.
OPS too. I think that one is very common.
If you don't OPS drill,
yeah.
But I think that those drills too is part of the phone, like having to climb that rope.
Well, not everyone is strong for that though. So that's it.
Yeah. And one more tip as well. That means you have to join very fast, like, because after the first, very early. Like,
so that it still boils down to going early and registering early.
It's very important to go earlier, please.
So, like, Mr. Sefa, you said the other time that you're an artist.
Yeah.
So, is he hip hop artist? Is he music artist? Like, what artist exactly? In case our viewers may be listening now, they are listening and they might want to contact you. Can you just pitch yourself out there?
Okay.
Let them know you, let them get to know what you do, your number, how they can reach you, your handles, and all of that.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Yeah. So I'm a visual artist. I work with charcoal and I work with pencil, charcoal pencils, and I work with oil paint as well. So I make paintings, I tell stories with my hat, and I also make people happy with my hat as well.
Wow. So you can make me happy with your hat?
Yeah, surely.
I think you can make a light.
You guys should stop flirting here, please. Just stop flirting here.
Yeah, so I make people happy around the world, in Nigeria, and also across the globe as well.
That's a really good one.
So what's your name on Instagram? Do you have a handle?
Yeah.
So what's your name?
Okay, on Instagram, my name is Cephas_Hat, and also on Facebook as well, Cephas Hat, on TikTok as well, and everything. That's the same name I use.
You're calling, we cannot reach you because you are very busy.
No, I
don't attend to local.
No, I do both.
Okay, so how do they reach you?
I do both. Okay, my number goes by 090-3492-7361. That's just it.
Okay. I even want to ask you, did you practice this act of eating at camp?
Okay, I can't. No, I didn't.
You should have just like
try and draw probably the DG, the
actually, maybe if going back.
If going back,
it's one of those things.
But for me, I just wanted to just go. And just come like.
But did you enjoy camp? If you have a younger one now that wants to go to NYC orientation camp, is it a waste of time for them, or you would actually encourage them to go? Because nowadays most people are always, by the time they get the NYC orientation camp, they don't want to go.
Okay, I feel like even for me, I'm not really a social person.
Okay.
But then no matter how, I still find a way to just make use of my time and enjoy my time there. And one of those things that actually made me feel very comfortable in camp was joining in CCF. and the programs are always like daily programs. So not being social, at least I did something.
You still enjoy the debate, yeah.
So if you're very social, you genuinely enjoy the social activities at night. Like if you like games and everything.
So how did you enjoy the social night? Did you participate in all those social nights?
Honestly, I was just sit down at the back and just the noise from the speakers and everything. I think the only one I did was for my platoon. That was Carnival.
Okay.
That was Carnival. I think they were looking for someone to act as Oloye or something, or Bashorum, something like that. So I was like, okay. So that's like almost
so you still add for.
So I did that. I actually enjoyed that. I'm like, wow. So this is actually.
That's good. Yeah.
Wow, that's very amazing, Mr. Cephas. Thank you for coming around. Thank you for educating and enlightening everyone, prospective co-members out there. Now, I'm very sure that with this education they've given to them, they'll be able to avoid some mistakes that you made or they would have made. And thank you for opening our eyes to this beautiful topic. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Right. And to our wonderful guests, thank you for staying to the very end. And as usual, and I am Ilera Wa. Do have an amazing and a wonderful week ahead. Bye.
I'm here Olaito Oladosho. Bye.